Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. Your favorite French Canadian is back with another Marvel Future 5 video. Guys, today it's Friday, so it is time for our weekly roster review video. So basically, guys, this is a video about all of you guys that actually want to get your roster review. To actually get it reviewed, guys, it's pretty simple. In the description below the video, you have a Discord link. You join the Discord server, and once you reach Discord server, you go on the channel here on the left side. You can see roster review, and that's all. You post your IGN with what you want me to look at, and pretty much every Friday I go through everyone that is on the list here, and I review everything, and that's pretty much it, guys. So let's get started with the first one here. We have Hunter Harvey here. So let's go in game, friends. I'm blind. Okay, recommended, and let's find our first. Hunter RB want me to check some of his obelisk and custom gear. That's an Ezo set. So we're gonna take a quick look at the main characters pretty much. We got this guy. This guy's CTP of energy is pretty good, and offensive is also set too. CTP of destruction will actually be a little bit better, as it will make this characters more viable for PvP. If we look at Captain America, critical damage plus plus is pretty good. Pioneer Grulk is actually not the best set for Captain America, as since Captain America 5th skill actually override the actual attack pros from the Ezo set. I actually recommend going with something like Drastic Density Enhancement to actually get more out of it. You know, that extra HP will actually give you more true damage. Sharon Roger is a critical damage pros. The pros is a little bit low. I will go for something a little bit higher. You shall not need in-your defense on your custom gear if you have the proper in-your defense on your cards. Power Daring Gulk is a good set for, it's actually not a good set for Sharon Rogers. You do not want her attack speed, that's what I'm looking for, over 120% if you can avoid it. So I highly recommend you, if you can, to switch that for overdrive, which is actually optimal for her. Now if we look at Mr. Thor, here we have critical damage, lightning damage, and 200 damage plus. That's actually one of the best obelisks for him. The only thing that could actually be better than that will be double lightning damage and a 200% plus. Overdrive is actually a very good Ezo set for this guy. Then we have Baby Girl here. Mind damage plus plus, that is good. Double mind damage plus plus will even be better. Power Danger Gulk is pretty good on her. No issue with this one. We have Quicksilver, critical damage plus, guard break immunity. Again, offensive Ezo set. Your third skill is actually going to override your Ezo set, so you don't really need to have a full offensive Ezo set, but that's good still. That is good. Now we have Thanos here. Thanos, this is good for Thanos, but you actually want to give him immunity to guard break if you can. Well, if you actually use Thanos in PvP. If you don't use Thanos in PvP, that is totally fine. If you use Thanos in PvP, I recommend you to go with Power Thing, with immunity to guard break here. We have Strife. Strife will perform better with the CTP of destruction, but CTP of energy is pretty good on him. Offensive Ezo sets totally fine with me. Now that's actually Cable. Never mind. I don't know. I was looking at Strife. My bad. So that's actually optimal for Cable. We are good here. Now Strife. Actually, this is good. But if you're going to use Strife in PvP, you want to drop immunity to guard break on him with a pros, obviously. Then we got this guy. This guy is actually a top dog for a World Boss Ultimate, so I highly recommend getting something better than this shit. Critical rate with damage plus, good in every situation. And we got Luna Snow here. Luna Snow, critical damage, crit damage, and plus. I actually recommend going her with Ignore Dodge and plus Ignore Dodge with whatever else you can actually get for her. Because yes, cold damage is very good for her, but Even with that, without that cold damage, you'll be able to score pretty good on female speed day, close to the cap, even at tier 2. And, well, if you actually have your dodge on her, that'll make her even better for replacing Quicksilver and Speed Day, and you can actually build your Quicksilver for PvP in that situation. And we have Morgan Le Fay next. Morgan Le Fay is actually the best universal female character, so you obviously should put Obelisk on her. Critical damage plus plus is actually what's optimal for her. And I think that roster review was long enough here, guys. So let's move to the second one. We have Alonso 9706. Hi Starco. My IGN is Ragnarok Beta Ray. Could you review my roster? I started playing since the start, but my cards lock sucks and it keep me from reaching 2 million with my Luna and Cap. So let's take a quick look at those cards. Let's see what you got here. You have tier 3 Luna, so you should be able to hit that 2 million pretty easy here. Let's go see your cards real fast. Yeah, your cards needs a lot of work. Your cooldown is not there. Your in your defense is okay, but could be a little bit better. But globally, you just need to fix your cooldown duration so you can actually have a perfect cooldown. So let's see here what we got. That's perfect. That's pretty. Oh yeah, that's pretty perfect. That is good enough. That is pretty good. So my card actually will recommend switching will be this card. Sadly, I will actually go with mostly Marvel zombie cards. I know it's not that popular anymore, but getting that 8% cooldown duration, at least 8%, will actually be optimal. You can get energy attack on that card too, and in your defense. So that's what I will do. I will push the card, reroll the Marvel zombie card so you get those 3 stats in your defense, energy attack, and you cooldown to the level you want. I will replace the Civil War cards. Yes, you'll lose some attacks, but attacks means nothing if you don't have the base stats like cooldown, in your defense, and attack speed. So that is what I will replace here in your cards, and that will fix a lot of your issue. Because if we look at your roster, your Luna is there. Yes, she doesn't have a CTP, which she will actually be able to do better with the CTP on a regular speed day where you need more in your dodge. But other than that, she's going to be able to do just fine with this Obelisk if you keep that. If we look at your Captain America, CTP of Destruction, you should not have any problem reaching that 2 million if your cooldown is max. See, you have to put so many cooldown. Obelisk Euro here. You're not putting a physical attack. That's actually hurting you. So if you could actually replace those skill cooldown with physical attack by fixing skill cooldown on your cards, that will give you a mega freaking boost on your Captain America. Really mega boost here. So that's what I'm recommending you to do on those 2 characters. You did not ask me to check for your next tier 3, tier 2, 6 stars, so I'm not going to take a look at that. But if you actually worry about Lance Battle Extreme, especially with the one with Captain America, getting the new uniform for She-Hulk, actually boosts her leadership to 60%, so that could be very, very useful. Now, if we move to the next roster review, we have Hi Starco, I like your material, big fan, thank you man, much appreciated feedback. My IGN is Wildemir. Could you help me improve? Thanks. Sure, I'll help you improve, bro. Take your mom credit card and put $5,000 in the game. No, I'm joking. Don't do that, guys. Okay, first look the cards. All cards effect. Your attack speed is a little bit low, but overall your cards are doing pretty good. You could actually drop some cooldown, honestly, which doesn't really is not really important. Energy attacking or defense cooldown, crit rate, all attack, that's a good roll. Energy attack, all attack, cooldown, critical damage, that's a good roll. What we got here? Oh my god, that's like the perfect roll for this card. Perfect roll for this card. Yeah, your cards are totally fine. I will not touch your cards if I were if I were you. Now, if we look at your characters, first, Deadpool, CTP Destruction, Offensive Iso set, all good with that. This guy, Critical Damage, 200 plus, Offensive Iso set, perfect. This guy, CTP of Destruction, Offensive Iso set, actually I will go with Drastic Density Enhancement on this guy. Like I mentioned earlier, its fifth skill actually remove the effect of the Iso set, so the offensive Iso set, so you don't actually need offensive Iso set with him. Or we got a CTP of Energy, offensive Iso set, that's perfect. This guy, we got lightning damage 200 plus, offensive Iso set, that is perfect. This guy, CTP of Energy, could actually do a little bit better with CTP of Destruction if I have one somewhere. That will be good. If not, CTP of Energy is just fine. This guy, you got 200 damage plus, that's good enough. Sharon shall be your next tier 3, in my opinion. You should go offensive, not defensive with the Iso set. We got Cable here, CTP of Energy, offensive, that's good. We got Baby Guy here, yeah, here you, no. And depending where, if you want to use her in PvP, that's okay, but if you want to use her in PvE, I recommend getting that double mind damage first plus or a CTP of Energy. Sorry for the phone ring, guys. Apparently my wife wants to spam me with messages right now. And Medusa, you actually want to go with critical damage plus, offensive Iso set, that's good. Morgan Le Fay, critical plus, that's good. Offensive Iso set. Your Quicksilver, CTP of Destruction. See, you should take that CTP since you got Luna Snow. You don't need Quicksilver build for offensively. You should drop that on your Strife. Oh, you got a Magneto. You should drop down Magneto actually. That'll make your Magneto a lot better for Lance Battle Extreme. Your Strife actually is pretty useless. You could actually just take the CTP of Energy off Strife but on Magneto, since your Magneto can score more in Lance Battle Extreme than Strife, and put that CTP of Destruction you have on this guy, and you could actually drop that on either your Scarlet Witch here, your Sharon Rogers here, or your Gambit here. And that's pretty much it for your roster, buddy. There we go with the wife again spamming me with messages. Apparently she doesn't understand I record video sometimes. Okay, let's go with the next one. Let's go with the next one. Starco. Oh, that's the one I just read. Okay, Freedom. Massive fan of your Starco. Thanks, man. Your info is always on point. I do my best. My name is Dom. IGN in MFF is Freedom with very weird characters here. Let's copy that. I do okay on Alliance Battle Extreme, but I've lost interest in pushing the limit there these days. I'm currently working on getting more HP in my cards for Conquest only, so I have a few there in mind. I'll like double check. Thanks, bro. Okay, let's go see what we could do with your cards for Alliance Conquest, pretty much. IGN was successfully entered here. Let's take a look. Okay, all card effect. You got 27.9% max HP, which is actually pretty good. The card I'm actually looking here will be this card. You could actually replace. You will lose some attack ability, some attack stats, but I will replace that with the Nebula card that will give you your defense and max HP. That'll actually give you a lot more HP than this card actually gives you, and that's pretty much the only move I could actually think about it, because the rest, yeah, the rest is not something I will actually touch. The rest is pretty good. So the only card is the Avenger Origin Thor #1 that I will replace with a Nebula card. That gives you, like I said, your defense and max HP plus some good bonus stats. So that's pretty much the only question you asked me. So hopefully you were not looking for more answer than that. But that's what I recommend to you. And next we have Samuel Locke. Starco my IGN is Sam316. Oh, fan of Steve Austin 316, huh? I love your weekly roster review. Nice. I like you, if possible, to look at my cards. I'm looking to refresh my card set up by keeping my baby Spider-Man and Loki non-prem. Could you recommend a card setup I can get premium cards. Also, I like some roster advice with a few next tier 2. Also, could you comment on my Quicksilver? Also, I scored 9 million and 5 million on Follow Extreme. I would like to score more. Thank you. Okay, let's go take a quick look at this long request here. Let's take a quick look at that. Cards. Okay. Let's look at those stats. Um, we need to increase that energy attack. That's very important. So the first thing, Marvel Zombie is good, but you gotta get it to mythical and actually roll it with energy attack on it as the last stat. How was your okay? So you can roll it with attack speed and energy attack. That will be a good improvement. After that, here we got that. That is good. This card is good enough. This card is not good enough. The Ignore defense is good, but you could get a lot more than that. My recommendation on this card will be the, let me say, yeah, you got good Ignore defense, will be the shield number 12. Getting good shield number 12 instead of that group card will be a huge improvement. Or you could also go get the premium Loki cards from what is it, the legendary battle with the Loki Thor mythical uniform. I think that's the one that will actually give you a much better card here. That'll give you more skill cooldown, so you could actually probably replace this card with a more offensive cards like a Civil War number 4 or something like that if you do that. So that will be something very good to do, and that's pretty much what will increase your Alliance Battle Extreme score at this point. It's really getting that attack with those max basic stats on your cards pretty much. Now if we look at your Quicksilver, CTP Destruction fully set up here, this is very good. Honestly, good, bro, man. Really nice stats, man. 40% critical damage, 36.6% Ignore dodge. I'm loving your Quicksilver, man. You shall send it my way. So hopefully, Sam, that answer your question. Okay, let's move to the next one. Punk Azor, my IGN is Knight. Oh, I forgot. Sam wanted some next few tier 2. I forgot about this one. Let's go back to that. Okay, let's see what you got at tier 1. That could go tier 2 pretty soon. Pretty good. Ghost Panther tier 2 should be a top priority here. You said that you could buy premium cards. I'm guessing you can buy Bio Sub too. So, a Ghost Panther tier 2. She-Hulk tier 1, 6 stars master, very important. Morgan Le Fay tier 2 for Universal Female Day. Taking a quick look at the rest. But alright guys, if you watch this video, you see me forgetting characters that I just missed, you can always put in the comment section, and no, that's pretty much it. So those 3 characters, 6 star mastery She-Hulk, tier 2 Morgan, and tier 2 whatever else I said. Oh my god, I got no memory. Tier 2 Ghost Panther, there it is. Those are the 3 choices you should get to tier 2 next. Well, 6 stars and tier 2. Okay, we're ready for Night of Witchcraft now. Let's copy the name. What was the question actually? Go you just check my card in Scarlet and Black Widow build. Thank you, sure. We can do that. First cards. All cards effect. Your defense is a little bit low. I will reroll this card to get energy attack and Ignore defense, or just all attack and Ignore defense, whatever. That'll be good enough. This card, you need to reroll this card to have Ignore defense and energy attack on it. This card is good. This card is good. This card is not good. You need to reroll that to get better bonus option stats for sure. And that'll fix a good setup on your cards. Next, you want me to check your Scarlet Witch. Let's take a quick look at that. First, you need the uniform of Scarlet Witch to make her good. Double mind damage is good, but without Pros is not good. You want a double mind damage plus Pros or single mind damage plus Pros. You want to get this ISO set fully set up to at least 6 stars everywhere to make it a little bit better. Right now, you don't even get the bonus, the full bonus, because you don't have an average of 6 stars per slot. So you need to fix that. Then the other characters was Black Widow, I remember now. CTP of energy on Black Widow is a waste. You should drop that on Scarlet Witch if you do not have double mind damage plus Pros. That's actually the best after that. So you should get the uniform Scarlet Witch and drop that CTP of energy on her. It's a total waste on your Black Widow. Other than that, your Black Widow looks pretty good. Pretty good setup here. All attack, all attack, all attack. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. You could just drop a critical damage plus Pros Obelisk on your Black Widow, and she will be good for what you want to do with her. That's for sure. Okay, next we have Skellen. I don't know how to say that. My IGN is Zagaros. Could you review my account and tell me what I could improve? Yes, sir, I can do that. If your name works, it works. Let's go in the cards first. Always the first thing we check. Attack speed's a little bit too low. Everything else is pretty good. I will now keep that one here. Keep that one here. It's actually pretty damn good. This one is okay. This one, okay, here you can reroll this one. I think you can have attack speed and bonus option. Let me check it out real fast. I'm pretty confident on what I'm saying, but I just want to make sure. That's the card here. Yeah, you can get attack speed, all attack, and critical damage with this optimal. But just having attack speed and all attack on it will save your life. So that's the only card I actually recommend you to reroll. Everything else is pretty great. So reroll this card till you get all attack and attack speed on it, and pretty much all your stats are going to be doing, well, your card's going to be doing a lot better. Because that attack speed is really important, especially on channeling characters, you know, like Cable and Strife and those characters. Now, if we look at your tier 3, your next tier 3 should be Luna Snow. Luna Snow should be your next tier 3 for this Battle Extreme, obviously, as you seem to be, it seems to be your focus. Obelisk, that's an okay Obelisk, but I will drop a CTP of energy on there if I could. If you could. Next tier 2 character, let's see what we got here. Oh, you're missing uniform? No. Yeah, you're missing the uniform Shuri. That could improve you a little bit. Let's see here. White Fox tier 2, very important. If you have her at tier 1 max gear, you should just drop her to tier 2. And that's pretty much the only thing I see so far. You could get her to 6 stars for lead for Luna Snow. Best lead for Luna Snow. Morgan Le Fay, Universal Villain to tier 2. Meta character for that. So those are the characters I actually recommend you to get up. And the cards I recommend you to actually fix. Next we have Kaioreku. My gen is Dan Ramos. Sup Dan Ramos? How you doing, bro? Okay, please look at my cards roster and tell me what path to follow now. I'm kinda lost. Okay, let's do that, bro. Okay, here the cards to get started. Well, there are cards you got a lot of work to do. You got 0 attack speed. Yes, your ignore defense and cooldown duration is good, but you got 0 attack speed. So you're gonna take that card here, you're gonna throw that in the trash. You're gonna put a Punisher number 19 here to mythical. You're gonna take this card, you're gonna keep it in ranking up to mythical. I like it. You're gonna reroll this card to get in your defense and energy attack or all attack on it. You get this card to mythical. You're gonna want to have in your defense and energy attack on it. You're gonna take this card. You're gonna shovel up your butt, and you're gonna replace it with Secret War 2099 Limb variant, and that will fix your attack speed problems and boost your stats properly here. Now, if we look at your roster, let's see. Plenty tier 2. First tier 3, Luna Snow. She's my number 1 for tier 3 as she covers so much, so much. She covers PvP, she covers Giant Blast Rate, she covers 4 days in Alliance Battle Extreme, she covers every single wall boss ultimate. She's just number 1 there. She's not the one with the most damage, don't get me wrong. But as first tier 3 character, she is the most useful. So I'll go with Luna Snow. Then I will work towards Captain America as my second tier 3 there. That will be my that's actually my opinion there. I don't put Sharon Rogers in top priority because she doesn't cover enough game modes. She covers Wall Boss Ultimate and she covers Giant Boss Raids. That's all. While some other tier 2, tier 3 actually cover a lot more grounds than that. Now if we look at your tier 2 here, well tier 1, that could get upgraded to tier 2. You got Ghost Panther, you got White Fox. Very important characters to get to tier 2. And what else we got here? Medusa with uniform to tier 2. Valkyrie to tier 2. Ghost to tier 2. And uniform actually. So you do have a lot of characters to work. So work on those characters I mentioned. Fix your cards like I said. And you will be doing a lot better in a short amount of time. Next we have Summit 1432 here. Please look at my cards and tell me how I can improve as I am free-to-play player. Free-to-play player doesn't matter much. It's pretty easy to fix your account and your IGN is invalid, so I can actually look at your account. So you're gonna have to make sure you give me the proper IGN here. Sorry buddy. Momos Cool 95. Momos is Cool 95. It plays do roster review and cards. I'm trying to push to the upper ranks of Alliance Battle Extreme MFF. Thanks very much, IGN here. Let's copy paste this thing. Let's go back into the friends section here as I went out of it by mistake. Here we go. Cards. All cards affect. Your attack speed is lacking, your cooldown is lacking, your defense is lacking. Those stats are so important. Those are the most important thing. So let's see real fast here. That's a good card. Here you want to reroll that to having your defense on it with energy attack. You want to reroll that to have good bonus option here. I think you can get in your defense there too. You only have one good bonus option here, which is energy attack. That is okay. Then you need some attack speed somewhere. You're gonna have to replace this card with a Punisher number 19 card so you can get attack speed in your defense, and obviously you want to roll cooldown on it. You want to roll cooldown on as many cards as you can. I don't remember if this Guardian Galaxy actually have cooldown, but you want cooldown on as many cards as possible. With your setup, so you can get that 26% recommended cooldown duration on cards here. Your 5 tier 3 are pretty damn good. You don't really miss anything, so I'll say the next tier 3 should be your Sharon Rogers. That will be my call here. If we look at your tier 2, you are missing. Let's go down the package here. A Ghost. I know you said free to play, but she seems to have some paywall characters up there. White Fox, tier 2. Ghost, tier 2. And that is pretty much all you're missing from your tier 1 list here. So that will be what I'll do if I were you, buddy. And next we have the last one, guys, Destroyer. That's actually Boom Destroyer. That comes in the stream often. Working on my cards in She-Hulk. So let's see what we can do with your cards, buddy. Let me guess, you're in my friend list. Yep. Let's find your sorry ass, bro. Here we go. Cards. What the hell's those cards, bro? We're gonna get that cooldown, attack speed, and your defense up. So, what we're gonna do here, you're gonna replace this card with the Secret War 2099. Boom! Right off the spot, that'll give you your defense, attack speed on it, some bonus option. You're gonna get this card to Mythical. You won't have in your defense and energy attack on it. This card needs to be rerolled. You wanna have all attack, energy attack, and your defense on it if you can. This card needs to be put to Mythical, and this card, actually keep it for now. So do that with your cards, then you'll see how it goes after that. Then you talk about your She-Hulk. Let's go take a quick look. Here you are. You want to get the newest uniform for She-Hulk and get her to 6-star 6 mastery, and she will help you a lot. But you could already get her 5-star mastery. That'll always be a start, and get her the uniform. That'll already be a boost for your team here. So guys, I think that sums it for this week roster review video. If I miss anything in your review, guys, please let me know in the Discord channel or in the comment section, and I will try to assist you better. And guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the sub button and the like button to show me your love, guys. And, well, I will see you in 7 days with another weekly roster review, guys. Thank you.